Sveine si Tafine, alle Tele montagne Scheine.
Welcome back to the Chicken Stick Show.
Welcome back, everybody.
Sorry about that. Sometimes our show cross waves with other shows out there,
Yep.
strong signals and radios, and it's a digital world we live in, and sometimes we just catch up other feeds. But thank you all for listening back in. This is episode 10. Double digits. I can't hear myself talk.
You can't hear yourself anymore?
No.
Oh, sorry,
Now I can.
I'm fucking with the dial.
Yes, you are.
I'm trying to lower mine a little bit.
That's okay.
Here we go.
You're just getting more and more creative. Test. This
is better for me.
Testicles.
This is better for me. Welcome
That's
back,
good?
everyone. Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay, great. Welcome back. Episode 10. We've reached double digits. Wow. Who can believe that out there? Nick's laughing for some reason at that.
I just remember something funny.
He remembers something funny.
Yeah.
Probably from the first 9 episodes. That's what he remembers.
Because
this is a goddamn
historic moment.
Funny podcast that speaks to a lot of experience in life that we've had.
Tons of experience and
It
more
speaks
experience to come.
To a lot of what
still
we
learning.
recognize in this current shitty world we live in.
Yeah, we're all learning every day, you know?
And we appreciate you all taking all of that in. Oh, and then we talk about golf on this little podcasty too.
Yeah, and we got a lot of golf news this time
Plenty of
around.
golf news to get into, and let's do it, shall we?
Take us away.
Are you going to blow your nose? You're holding a tissue.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Again.
Okay.
I can hear myself. So, big story. It's really picked up a ton of steam across the interweb and across really just the whole golf universe. I can't hear myself again, so you turned it off again. Why don't you put you could blow your nose on here? They know you're a human.
Yeah, all right. I just think it's too confusing. I don't know how it works.
But if you need to blow your nose,
cut all
just leave it in.
Okay, fine.
Next time you blow your nose, just do it on air, okay?
All right, fine.
Because
You've been warned.
it feels like I'm talking inside of my own head. And what's going on here? Do you have a cold? Do you have COVID right now?
No, dude, it's like I think it's an allergic reaction.
To whom or to what?
To you.
To me. Oh, wow.
No. No, I think you
Breaking news, folks.
No, not to you. I'm sorry about that. That was a little rough.
I didn't mind it.
Okay, good.
I like a nice jab here and there.
Good. Me too. But I don't know. It's just like I feel like it's just an allergic
Allergies,
Tattoo
maybe?
thing.
Allergies? Okay, so
Yes.
you have allergies.
big time allergies.
Got it. Okay. So
And I think the
that's
change
thing
of
here.
region, you know, how it gets in.
The change of region. Which
region
regions did you change today?
Like from Norristown to Trap.
Okay, so that's
That
like a
regional change. There's
20 minute.
You have different pollen out here.
I
Pollen
think if
I'm
you-
not used to.
Okay, I think
So why don't you come over here and, experience some of my pollen for one day?
my thing is if you were to look at a map, I think both Trap and Norristown would be in the same region. I don't think you get a separate region.
I don't think pollen works like that, bro. I think pollen is very micro-regional.
So this is what you're going to do. You're going to find me a pollen map, and then we will...
This is a new developing theory.
that
There's
map
no
tell us
data
that.
on this. Is just a new developing theory.
that you've came up with right now?
Yes, so there's no data on it
Got
that I
it.
can provide.
Well, anyway, if you need to blow your nose, blow away. I thought that Afrin would at least help a little bit. Did it clear you
Appreciate
up a bit?
Yes, it did. No, it's actually
Because
helping.
you can keep... Okay.
It's
you can
helping.
Keep snorting that on the air, too. We'll cut that out so people don't think you're into...
Sure, I just don't
narcotics.
know how to operate this machinery here. It's just too complicated.
You'd think, 10 episodes in, we would know how to do anything on
no,
this podcast.
all I know how to
so-
do is just make sure that we're all.
But
on
you
the
still
thing and record.
have the laugh track button and
Yeah,
all
we got so many buttons here. Nobody even knows about them.
Hit one of the buttons, please.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Got it.
You want
So
another
that's our that's for our Halloween episode. Save that.
yeah. Save that for Halloween episode. And then
Love that.
I want to get okay.
We got to. Okay.
I don't know what this is. Birds, like something that's in rewind mode, like when you're rewinding a VHS.
You know what? I thought it was birds until you just started saying that about rewind
That's
mode.
what I'm saying. Like everyone always
Like on
says
a
birds.
VHS? Like
yeah,
a VHS
and you're
rewind?
like, yeah, or like a tape.
Did you ever get a movie from Blockbuster and it
Definitely.
is not? It was
I don't never rewind.
They didn't rewind it.
I never remember rewinding.
But then the employees at Blockbuster also forgot to rewind it. So like one time,
funny.
one time we're watching like I don't know what's like a VHS movie like Osmosis Jones or something. Did you ever see that movie? Braveheart. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I have seen Osmosis Jones. Which was a cool ass movie, I will say.
Yeah,
I learned a lot about the human body.
And
they should have that.
We turned it on, and I think it was like the climax. Like it was like one of the key scenes of the whatever movie it was I was watching. And
Osmosis Jones.
And I went, oh no, they didn't rewind it.
So is that what he really is?
No, I was just using that as an example. I wasn't actually. I don't know which movie it was when it happened. You're supposed to go along with it, okay? Not challenge Osmosis Jones as if I remember the plot to it. Bill Murray's in that.
I don't
too.
remember shit about it. Oh, is this a NBA Finals game tonight?
Mm-hmm.
What's the series up to?
They're tied 1-1.
Oh my god!
Now
this
they're
is
back in Boston. Yeah,
this is gonna be hardcore.
Yeah, let's record all the way through it. It'll be 4 hours from now when we're done.
Oh my god! Look at that place,
Boston.
Nothing bad happens.
So we already got off topic, which is on par for any episode. Doesn't matter. Right. 1 episode in, 10 episodes in. We're unprepared. We don't know what we're doing, okay? You're still listening, though.
You expect us every time.
You're still listening, and when it's 10 episodes in, then it's a cult. So you're a part of a cult, okay?
Yeah, we shouldn't even have to, or should we keep explaining ourselves every time? Just so that we can remind them. That's more cult-like, I think.
What's more cult-like?
To keep telling them that how we do things like that.
I think
you know what
people
I'm saying?
in a cult don't ever announce that they're in a cult. I think they're just...
No, but we're feeding these people information to, like, get on our sides. We're being very manipulative by saying that, like,
right. Well,
we're not prepared for this at all.
Right.
So, you came here to listen to us. Keep listening to us and expecting nothing.
Yeah, right
from
now
us.
we're just filling their heads with, like...
ideas of...
It sounds like useless information, but it's actually brainwashing them at home, and they don't know it yet.
We think we're trying to sound and think like we're really good,
right.
but we're just manipulative.
That's right. It's the implications.
Yes.
So major golf stuff going on. The Live League, LIV, they're calling it Live, like Olivia, that type of Live, and it blows my... All right, maybe definitely turn down the microphone when you're doing that, dude. I'm just kidding. They're calling it LIV. I don't know what it stands for.
LIVIN.
But like,
live in.
It just says live. Like I read it as live. Like
what is it? Is it an acronym?
It's got to stand for something. But like PGA, you say it as PGA. You're not saying PGA. You just read it as PGA.
Right. So maybe that's
now
like
it's live.
It's like a competitive thing.
Live.
It's like a competitive thing. You're an acronym. We're a word.
That's a name.
We have structure to our
acronym. They have money. That's for damn sure, man. They have been going off the chain with giving away hundreds of millions of dollars like they're hotcakes.
Nice.
They offered Tiger close to $1 billion.
Jeez, to play?
To fucking play in this.
Is that official news?
League. Yeah, that was reported. Is that they offered him
that's awesome.
Close to $1 billion. $1 billion.
That's insane.
And he turned it down because he's Tiger and he is our god and he will always be associated with the PGA.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. I feel good about that. It's like hope.
I do. Yeah. Look at the guys that joined this league. I mean,
they all seem like spiteful, bitter men.
But Dustin Johnson's no, that is a surprise. The next guy I'll say is not a surprise. Dustin Johnson was a surprise.
Especially because, like, didn't he say, like, oh, I'm with the PGA?
Yeah, 6 months ago.
I can't stand that.
But, dude, it's money. They're all taking the bag. They're securing the bag.
Checking us off.
Yeah, he got offered, it's all guaranteed.
Phil doing the same thing. Oh, I wouldn't get involved with those motherfuckers. You see what they do to the people over there?
Yeah.
There's no way.
They're going to end up doing that
and
to
then
him,
he misses the PGA championship.
This is all the plot to, like, a bad situation unfolding.
Dude, no doubt.
Because what if this league fails? And that's a lot of money that
No, I don't think it has.
The people from Saudi Arabia dished out that they're going to be like...
I think they have enough money to never fail for at least, like, 10 years.
Do they, though?
Yes, they're Saudi Arabian princes with
Oh, the
tons
princes.
they're
princes.
funding this thing, so it's never going to
So
end.
it's a
for,
drop
like,
in the bucket for the princes, you're saying. I'm saying if the league folds, it definitely can fold. But you're saying these princes in Saudi Arabia have unlimited money, so it's really no big deal even if it fails?
Yeah, I guess the only way it could fail is, though, is if these guys bail. If Dustin Johnson bails.
That's what I'm thinking. But
And
why
Phil.
would they? Because they're being Dustin Johnson's guaranteed $125 million.
And you know what? Think of it this way.
$125 million.
This is what I was thinking about that, by the way. And I totally respect everybody for sticking with the PGA. But you got to think, in times like today, when you're like, all right, you date Wayne Gretzky's daughter,
Yes.
who's hot,
Yes.
and you're a dope ass golfer everybody idolizes.
Yeah.
And you feel godlike.
Yes.
And the Saudis come to you now,
Yes.
and they offer you even more
Timeout.
You don't even have to come to Saudi Arabia that much. You
So,
can just play
wait.
golf wherever we say, and we'll give you so much more money.
We got to clarify something here. It's not the Saudis that are going into like Dustin Johnson's living room
Yes, it is, dude.
dressed up and like with machetes in their hands. Like it's their money, but they're not like in the front of it. It's like what's that guy's name? Greg Norman, is that his name?
Yeah. So when I mean Saudis, I mean money.
Oh, I know. But you just said something.
And so like Dustin Johnson's thinking like, why the fuck not? Why the hell not? Like, my life is already insane. Why not just take it another step further?
Saying.
All these other golfers up in here can stay in the PGA Tour and they can compete for the best all they want.
Dude.
But at the end of the day, I'm going to have 3 super yachts, and y'all going to have none.
No, that's what they're saying is going on. He was like
he's
I
just
don't care.
Full on.
He was like, I don't care. I'd rather. He said something like, I'd rather set my family up for forever
No, he don't give a shit about that. He's just going ball out right now.
and getting those super
Does
yachts.
he have kids?
No, but he's gonna have super yachts.
He don't have no kids.
He doesn't have kids.
Yeah, so he's never going to have a kid.
At this rate, $125 million. I mean, he could afford.
Why would he?
He could buy parents for his kid.
Yeah, dude.
He could have the kid and then be like, hey,
He
this
could
is your
pay-
mom and dad.
Yeah.
I'll see you on holidays.
Yeah.
And when I want to see, when I win a tournament, you got to be there. So it looks like we have a great relationship.
Look, you just like have the parents pay for him and then not what I would if I were Dustin
But once
Johnson.
the tournament's over, you get in your parents' car and you get the hell out of here.
Right.
Here's
Right.
$15 million.
So if I were a DJ, I would do something very similar to that, except I would train him to be a great golfer, better than me, and then push him to
Train
be
who? His son?
my son. If I were a DJ, right?
Yeah.
And then like that, but that's it. That's my only interaction with him. And then I drop him off, or his parents pick him up,
Got it.
and I see him at tournaments and practices and tournaments and practices,
Right.
and that's it. You know, that's it. That's the whole time I would ever see him.
Got it.
If I were Dustin Johnson,
If hypothetically you were Dustin Johnson,
I would never do that.
I'll tell you what, it's definitely hard to turn down a ton of money, and I get it why like guys like Ian Poulter and like Graham McDowell, like the dudes at there's a press conference.
Yeah, those guys.
Did you see a little bit of the press conference?
No, I didn't see shit. That's how unprepared I am. I want to get your perspective on it first, and then I'll comment.
So they had like it all like kind of kicked off this week, this whole league. So it was like all the players.
This recent, yeah.
All-
What was it for? What was this press conference for?
I'll tell you in a second.
Just a PGA press conference?
No, it's not PGA. It's Liv.
So Liv had a press conference.
Liv had a press conference.
Oh, sick. In London, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
But they released which golfers are joining, and then they had like a little event the other night where there's a picture of Phil, and he looks crazy.
Yeah, he did look
you
different.
see that?
I saw he looked different. I didn't look at it close up, though.
Oh, let's pull it up, and we'll get your live reaction. Hold on. Phil, dude, it's the craziest picture of him I've seen to date. I can't find it.
Phil Mickelson today.
Hold on, I'll search trustworthy Twitter.
Mickelson.
Twitter's
Here,
always
there
got
he
my
is.
back.
He's got like a mustache, kind of.
Dude, he looks like a freak, man.
He looks like he's part of the Empire,
Look at him,
dude.
yeah.
He looks like
to show the same picture.
Oh, dude, no, I'm looking at this one. He looks more like he's like an.
Oh, dude, look at this one, man.
Oh my god,
yeah.
dude. Well,
Hold
yeah,
on. I think
he
there's
always
a
looks
worse one on here.
He always looks kind of nuts, though, dude.
You're right. He's always been nuts. It's just really coming out lately.
Yeah, just
look at
erratic behavior.
Look at the title of this article. Phil Mickelson grilled on if he cares about being seen as a Saudi stooge.
He's cool with it. Is that what it's saying?
Is it Saudi or I think it's Saudi, right? Saudi. I should pronounce it right. Oh my god, dude. It's kind of crazy how this all kind of has happened so quickly. So, sorry, they had a press conference today, and like this is how much this league will end up not mattering because, like I said, they have Phil, DJ, and then the other
Poulter.
Yeah, so this like the other guys, the guys that round out like the group here: Ian Poulter, Graham McDowell, Kevin Na, Louis Oosthuizen, who I'm actually sad because I like Louis, or at least I did.
No, they also have like bitter dudes.
Dude, it's all guys. All of these guys are closer to being on the senior tour than they are competing on the PGA Tour. So they're giving up because they're getting older and they're not as good as they were. And they're getting a bag of money, so they're like, "I'm just gonna go do this because I don't." Yeah, I don't
these
care.
guys are definitely gonna be like, I mean, it's a shot for sure, and you're getting paid in the end. So why the hell not? It's just golf in the end.
I feel like you're supporting this move. You keep going back to getting the moolah.
I know.
I totally agree. Like if someone ever came up to me,
I feel like it's almost becoming like the heavyweight guys are PGA, and then it's like. Middleweight guys are now the Saudi league and like
no, they're all the same. They're all professional golfers. They were just on the PGA Tour.
They're all like middle of the career.
That's what I was just saying. Yeah, that's why I was bringing that up.
Okay,
because they're older guys.
They don't get that much love from the press in the PGA. I don't.
They don't win. They're not.
Plus, they don't win either.
They can't compete as well. That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah, but like, what is a competitor now? What do you consider like a competitor? Because Kevin Na won last year, didn't he? He wins.
Did he? I have no idea.
Yeah, dude. He like what? You're strictly a major guy, aren't you?
No, I'm not, dude. I don't think those guys won tournaments.
Let's just look at last year's wins.
Or listen to this. If they won a tournament, they were coming in last in the next 3 tournaments. So it's inconsistent.
Okay, fair enough.
Where then you have guys that
look it up.
That are younger and they're constantly in the top 10.
Right. So, Kevin Na's just like, he might win the Schwab Challenge
tournament. Yeah,
and then next week,
not even make a cut at the next tournament. So that's a big reason, I think. Obviously, the money is the biggest reason. But they have this press conference today, and these reporters were just...
It was today?
It was today or yesterday. They were drilling them with these questions.
Phil?
It wasn't Phil. It was Graham McDowell and Ian Poulter and Lee Westwood. All like English dudes sitting up there.
Is Lee Westwood an English dude?
Yeah.
Graham McDowell. Who am I thinking of? That's always...
Poulter.
Gary Woodland. I always feel
he's American.
He's American, but I always get that name mixed up with the European guy.
Who
was
that makes sense.
Who did I think it was?
I don't know.
Graham McDowell.
Lee Westwood?
Lee Westwood.
Yeah. So they're sitting up there and they're asking him all these questions, and then this one guy was just like, "Hey, like, would you play anywhere in the world, no matter the situation? Like, would you essentially go if Vladimir Putin just started a league for golf? Would you go over there and play there?" And they were just like stone-faced. They didn't know what to say, and like they were giggling. And then Ian Poulter just said something like, "That's a hypothetical like situation. That's like a speculation. I'm not going to answer that."
Speculation?
Yeah. And then the guy was like, "Well, you have no problem playing for like a league that is essentially backed by blood money because
like of the oil,
the money that oil, but like there's a lot of shady shit going on over there
with like journalists."
With just killings, like just it's a Middle Eastern country.
Yeah.
So it's just it's all blood money. So they're saying. So there's a lot of morals playing into it for sure.
And so when they were asked to play for Russia, did they say nothing? They didn't answer the question.
No, that was a hypothetical. He was bringing up if
because obviously the answer would be like no, right? Like no, I'm not going to play there. Middle of a fucking war.
The reporter was asking it because he was saying, "Oh, you're going to play for Saudi Arabia. That means you'd play for anyone, no matter like if that country like killed a bunch of people or whatever. It doesn't matter to you. Like they were trying to say to these guys, like, it's immoral what you're doing because the money they're paying you with is essentially blood money. So they were saying, would you do the same if it were here or whatever? But yeah, it's gotten crazy, and it's gotten to a point where we're not surprised anymore. Like Bryson and Patrick Reed are in. They're in on Live.
They're in
on Live. And
oh my goodness,
they're both getting a bag. They're both getting $100 million.
$100 million?
Yes.
And you know what's going to happen? More people are going to come.
Isn't it? It's insane though.
More people are going to turn to the dark side.
Maybe. I don't know. It's so interesting to follow.
$100 million, both each?
Yeah.
To not even like as winnings, just as a signing bonus.
It's a guaranteed money that they'll get by playing in like 8 events. They got to play 8 events.
Any 8?
No, I think they have like 8. I don't know. I don't know the specifics, but it's got to be 8 events. And
dude, I would do it. Money. I would do it.
Well,
if it was $100 million, sorry, I don't mean to bang.
I don't know. Of course, if someone ever would approach me with that amount of money, I would do it. But I get the whole shadiness behind like, why are you doing this for like?
Right. Okay, so maybe I wouldn't do it then.
You think about that.
Maybe I'd be happy with my $2 or $3 million a year.
You think about that.
I'd be okay with $2 or $3 million a year. Yeah,
but it's gonna unfold either.
I could easily settle for like $300,000 a year. Easily, I could easily settle for like $90,000 a year, dude.
Yeah,
for the rest of my life
to go play for a Saudi league. $90K is all. You're like, nope, I'm good. That's it. They're like, you don't want to like,
you don't want
ask for more? No, I'm good. Just give me that.
I'll earn it. I'll earn it because I want to play golf.
Oh man, that's the thing too. It's like I don't even know how competitive it's going to be.
It's getting more and more competitive. Maybe DJ is going to show up.
Listen,
because we haven't seen DJ in a long time.
But listen, isn't he going to win like every tournament? Or get close to winning. He's not competing against like the younger guys anymore.
Dude, you know what's probably
He's competing against Ian Poulter for God's sake.
Well, you know what's been going? He's been playing a lot.
Who?
Ian Poulter.
Don't tell me that he's the same as Dustin Johnson.
No, I'm not. I will agree that Dustin Johnson doesn't play as much, but no, because obviously he doesn't. But I'm saying Ian Poulter has been, I feel like, more tournaments week over week than Dustin Johnson. Like, when do you ever see him anymore in the PGA Tour besides a major?
Dustin
or like
Johnson?
Yeah, never. So I'm feeling, and same thing
FedEx
with Patrick
Cup
Reed.
Points leader at one point.
How are these guys? I want to know how the FedEx Cup points work because I just see the same names up there every time. Okay, but it's just like they give certain names like points. You know what I'm saying? Like I always see just the same guys.
I think it's if you get top 10 finishes, you get points. If you win it, you get a ton of points. Like if you win those tournaments.
Because DJ don't like he's okay.
You probably don't realize he's probably in the top 10 a lot that you just don't realize it.
I'm just thinking that this whole time when he's been invisible, because he's been totally invisible in my perspective of things.
Yeah, he had a bad Masters, I think. It was the Masters he was bad.
And that whole period, him and Patrick Reed, you didn't see any of those guys, right? So what do you think they're doing? They're kicking it up in fucking talks with the Saudis.
I don't know how did you get to there? I don't know what you're talking about.
Because that's where they've been. If you're wondering where they've been.
Oh, you're saying that's where they've been. Got it.
They've been getting
wined and dined by the
Saudis.
That's the thing, though. They probably were like, come play in this league. Just have dinner with us. And then dinner turns into like big cocaine parties and strippers and
they're
like
not turning that down.
Private jets and stuff. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to join this league.
Does Patrick Reed have kids?
By the way, we'll give you $100 million. Boom.
Yeah, let's get some more coke.
All right, I'm in. I meant on the league. On the league, I'm in.
We're saying we're.
I'm in. Hey, if you're listening out there, Liv, I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. We'll take $90K each.
Yes, as long as we're hanging out. With you guys.
And you got to match my 401K.
Of course,
and I
want full benefits.
And I want 17 PTO days.
And I want to only have to go to 3 tournaments.
That's it. I want to play in all of them.
All right, fine. I'll play in all of them too.
That's how you get the 90K.
That's what I meant to say.
That's how you get the 90K.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, we would suck ass too.
Dude, but we would be the best.
People would enjoy it. Yes, I've been saying that.
Good call.
Been saying that.
That'd be the best time ever.
Put some random guys in golf tournaments. Pick them out. I don't care. Don't pick like the head pro of Augusta or
you win a lottery
or some guy that knows Rory McIlroy so he gets to play in it. No, pick people from Trap, Pennsylvania. Pick people from Hickoryville, Indiana. Just some random ass folks out there across the country,
Norristown, PA,
that are average to below average at golf.
Dude,
and just put them in the tournament, and
in
they
their own group. And
look, I think
they play with a golf cart.
What the funniest bet would be though is if like you knew his handicap going in, like all the fans knew who it was, like they announced it a couple weeks before. But so
trash golfers.
But there's sports books like put up numbers on it, and it's like that guy will make the cut, and it's like the odds are like crazy, like minus 100,000. No, he won't make the cut
of the actual tournament.
Yeah. Because like you and I wouldn't make the cut. Are you kidding me?
Never. But
I'd shoot a 90 and no, I wouldn't even shoot a 90. I'd shoot a 102 the first day, and then the second day, like I'd be asking them like if I could take like breakfast balls and stuff.
And they say, yeah, okay, fine, you get a breakfast ball. And then
I'd still shoot.
You'd strike that stroke off.
Yeah, it wouldn't make a difference.
No, you play by your own rules. Yeah, right. You play by your own rules.
Still shoot a 105.
Right, but we'll play by our own same old. Oh, here he goes, taking out a ball of his
oh yeah, so they
bag
gotta, like,
again from the golf cart, and
they gotta wait.
He's just gonna kick it onto the fairway. Okay, so he's gonna hit a second shot from the middle of the fairway after hitting into the woods.
They're waiting for me on
his tee shot again.
After 9, like going to 10, they're waiting for me because I'm running in and getting like 2 transfusions and running back out with like a
hot, oh shit, am I holding you guys up
with like a hot dog?
Yeah. And you're always driving the golf cart. Maybe we got some tunes playing. If we remember.
I don't have a caddy.
No caddy. We drive on the golf course too. It's not cart path only type shit. I mean, we'll still be like honorable and respectful and shit. We're not going to be savages.
Oh, I'll fix my divots
we'll
if I
fix
find
our
them.
divots if we because I'm divoted. Just giving you a heads up.
Can you imagine
grounds crew a 2-inch divot probably on number 8 hole.
It's all right. I'll give them something to do.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Appreciate what?
That my divot is
it'll give the grounds
sort of
crew
satisfaction.
Something to do.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, good for them. Good for the grounds crew.
Been saying it for a long time. Put a random ass guy out there, and like you. The other thing I thought of is like you show up like 5 minutes before the tee time.
Yes,
it's like a big tournament. There's a lot of sponsors. You're there 5 minutes before.
You have
still like hungover from the night before. Wearing sunglasses too.
If you shoot in the 80s, this is a part of the rules though. If you shoot in the 80s, then you get to at least hang out for the rest of the day.
Let's start a league.
Dude, I'll start a league.
Want to?
Yeah.
We'll start a league. We'll call all the PGA players still in the PGA and be like, we have a better league. We don't have any money, but
you guys have a lot of money.
You have a ton of money.
So and you've been around other businesses that have money.
We'll take them to Mainland and Linfield and they would destroy those courses.
Right, but it should be like just trash courses though that like average.
That's what I would love to see. Like a Colin Morikawa playing Mainland or like Westover or
Rock Manor.
Even like Paxton Hollow.
Paxton, Springfield.
That would be fun to watch.
Dude, I haven't gone to any of those courses.
Well, we got to go.
We need to go.
I don't know. Mr. Golf over here can't ever golf.
I know, dude. We'll just like there's a backyard, new backyard.
New backyard.
Psh.
We can go Sunday morning, like early.
Dude,
if
new backyard.
Sunday morning early.
That is a very unfortunate circumstance on this very weekend because otherwise,
all right,
dude, I'm skipping softball to do what I got to do on fucking Sunday.
He's skipping softball, everyone.
I have to.
He has to.
Otherwise, we're fucked.
But he can't golf with me.
No, I can't.
All right, well, let's do it during the week then, like 9 holes.
Quick Dude, hole. I'll do a 9 hole every day.
It's light out now, yo.
What's going on tomorrow? Well, I'm going tomorrow. That's
where are you going?
Oh, I texted you. I'm going to Helium Comedy Club.
I thought you said you're golfing tomorrow. I was like, what?
No, dude, that would be
Helium Comedy Club. Where's that?
Yeah, we're gonna go see Duncan Trussell, Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia.
Who is that guy?
He's a guy that talks like this.
Was he on Drunk History?
He might have been. Yeah.
He's dead. I think that's where I saw him.
Yeah. So we're gonna go see his comedy
Nice.
routine tomorrow.
Nice. You gonna get a little toasty before?
Definitely.
Love it. Love it. Let me know how he is.
I will.
I don't have a car, so
true.
anyone listening right now, you know where to find me. All right, I'm at my house. I don't have a car until Saturday.
He can't go anywhere.
I'm stuck.
He's trapped.
If you want me to come places, I'll Uber.
The only okay, you got Uber still.
I do have Uber.
Yeah, but you got to pay for it though. There should be like a public utility of somebody just come picking you up these days.
But you
you
should
know,
get like 5 free rides a year. Just 5.
Yeah, 5 free rides.
Like
Good
emergency
call.
rides.
Emergency rides.
Let's start a
emergency ride company.
Emergency ride company. We'll call ourselves Ambulance.
Free ride.
Ambulance.
How do we get funding for that? Because we need to get money somehow. Because otherwise, I'm not doing shit.
Yeah, we start contacting PGA players and we ask them for their money. No, let's get the Saudis. They'll back us.
Because if we're on board with joining the live,
now when it benefits us, we're cool with it. We're like, oh well, you know,
we'll reinvest our winnings bonuses to what's our
children.
What's our company called?
Ambulance.
Is that what's called? Ambulance?
No, I was
5
joking.
free rides.
But you think it's okay? Yeah, 5 free rides. But then when they run out of their 5 yards, they're fucked.
Yeah, you can't.
Because we have crazy surcharges.
Sorry, yeah.
You signed up for this, and if you cancel, you're getting charged $79.
Yeah, and
month.
it's a $79 subscription fee.
We'll just scam the shit out of people.
And you get certain benefits that you'll never use.
They'll make a documentary about us on Hulu and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're in jail.
No, we avoid jail.
We have to skip out.
We can't avoid.
We have to run away.
Shame.
We have to be run away. We have to run
leave
away.
The country.
South America.
1000%. That's where I'm choosing to.
Cool, dude.
We'll work in the fields, man.
Speaking of which, yo, Jake blew my mind the other day. This was actually just a pop-up discussion, real quick. Remember that
pop-up discussions?
Remember that episode we were talking about when we were saying about like I think it was in Argentina how there was like the German town.
Yes,
dude. There's a guy, I can't remember his goddamn name, but there's a guy on the Argentinian
soccer
basketball team.
Got it.
That is huge white dude.
Yeah, is he tatted?
Long blonde hair and blue eyes from Argentina.
Yeah.
Jacked, tall, jacked guy.
Yeah. What did his teammates look like? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't know.
Like they're from Argentina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or at least for the most part.
Yeah, so maybe he's from that little town.
And like is that supposed to be like what they were like trying to go for, this specimen of thing?
Yeah. That's exactly what they wanted.
And he's just playing in the NBA. He played in the NBA.
He's in the NBA?
Oh, I forget. I think I remember his name now.
Did he play in the NBA?
Yeah, he played in the NBA.
And he's from Argentina?
Yeah, he's from Argentina.
Is it like...
what's his name?
Is it Gasol or someone?
No. Oh, God.
Is he a good player?
I don't think so.
It's not like Steven Adams or anyone?
I'm just going to type in white guy from Argentina NBA. Google.
I just did Argentina NBA.
Oh, good call. Not Ginobili. No, not this guy. What NBA player?
He has long blonde hair?
Yeah. Bro, I don't. Maybe it wasn't Argentina.
Why did the Nazi town? Why did it go to? Oh, is that him?
Here we go.
Oh shit! Right there.
Yes.
Is that him?
That's
I can't
him.
read his last name.
Oh, my God.
He kind of looks Argentinian. No.
He does?
I think so. A little bit. But why did they go there? Why did the Nazi town go there?
They set it up there for like.
Did they make like a deal with NATO or something?
They set it up there. No, dude, they set it up. This is like pre all that. This is World War II.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So like, they set that shit up during the war to like, if they need to bug out, we're going to Argentina. We got the whole escape plan ready to go. We got places to live in.
Do they think Hitler went there then?
I don't know. I don't know as far as that.
But that's where they had their exit point. Got it. Their rendezvous.
And like that guy plays for the Argentinian basketball team.
Yeah, he could be the offspring of some Nazis.
Yes. And his name is really like modern day. Maybe not. Maybe they just a very diverse nation in Argentina.
Good. I'm gonna look him up and I'm gonna pay attention.
I can't
to that
remember
more.
his
I
name.
gotta watch that video you sent me on that too.
I sent you a video on that?
You did. I forgot to watch it. about the Argentinian Nazi town.
Oh, I think I just sent you like the steer. It's called Hunting Hitler, I think.
Hunting. I would love seeing that
Yeah.
shit. I'm too obsessed with World War II, man. Too obsessed with it.
Yo, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't think of this.
I keep wanting to learn about World War II. It's like
Bro,
taking over my YouTube algorithm.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna
No, please go.
pre-apologize. I'm gonna pre-apologize.
Or I'll talk about World War II.
I'm gonna pre-apologize right now.
Please do before
What
I
were you
start talking about D-Day.
Right now. What were you doing last weekend?
Last weekend, gosh, that's such a good question. I was in Chicago.
Okay, thank God.
Why?
Me and Jake went to a World War II show in Reading, PA.
Oh, yeah, I saw a video of that.
Yeah, we were there. It was nuts.
That looked awesome. I saw the.
I got some
I didn't
videos,
know
too.
you went to that,
Yeah, we went there. It was pretty sweet.
dude. I saw the flamethrowers.
Flamethrowers. We saw them.
Did you drive all the way out there?
Yeah,
Nice. Did you come back the same day?
yeah.
Nice.
I would, dude. I want to know what.
I love day trips. We
I
gotta
wanna
make
know
a
what
day
it's
trip.
like. I want to know what it's like to camp there overnight the weekend as a reenactor.
Harrisburg?
And no, as a reenact guy, like
Dude, I would be.
there's like the American camp. There's tons of Americans, but then they have like a Nazi camp
Yeah,
of like dudes in literal shit.
dude, I would be a method actor the whole time.
Same.
I would stay in my role. Like I would be laying in the dirt. Like we're not even.
They have to. I feel like they have to.
Yeah,
It's
like there's no audience there, right? They have to stay overnight.
audience.
Like because you were there watching it, right?
Well, it's like
I imagine them that they do stay there overnight. So let's just keep imagining that.
There's just like camps.
Even when there's no crowds there watching them.
There's
Like,
just camps, and you can go approach a fucking camp, be like, "Hey, can you tell me some information about the regiment and thing and the engagements that you're in?" And they'll give you all the information on their exact fucking platoon that they're
I get
representing
that.
out there.
I'm saying though, when all the people go home, like they close for the day, instead of the actors going home to their hotels,
they're
still in character.
They stay character,
and then they stay overnight.
Yeah, I think so.
I would get real into it.
I would
put
too,
like my
dude.
helmet over my eyes and like sleep in the dirt.
Yeah,
make
dude,
up like this.
that's
whole
how they do it.
Background about like my family back
Exactly.
in you
Sorry,
know,
I'm just gonna shut up.
Des Moines, Iowa, or some random city in the United States, and like my wife is a stay-at-home wife.
Oh
and
my
I
God,
have
yeah.
children and a white picket fence, and it's like really 40s looking house that I have,
And you want to get back so badly,
and I want to get back
but then you get shot.
to Darlene.
You get shot though.
and then I get shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Do you die?
In your lap.
you wanna lose,
in your
like-
lap? I do.
You wanna die in my
death
lap?
in your lap?
What if you like lose a limb and then you go back? Would you lose a limb and go back, or would you rather die? Would you rather die?
I'd rather live and just lose a limb.
Would you rather die, or if like say like your essentials were blown to bits? Death or that
That's
in war?
I'd have to think
Only.
about that one. I'd probably die. I'd probably go with the honor and just die.
Go with the honor and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
pretty
if you
badass.
come
of
home,
you.
that's just that guy around town that doesn't have a dick.
Yep. And your wife's, that's what she's got now.
Yeah,
she's
she'd
got
be
nothing
like,
now.
"Oh no, I still love you," and then a couple years go by, and she's
Yeah, like, come
Psycho.
on, dude. I can't believe you.
that, and I'm
what
screaming in my
happened?
sleep every night because of the war.
Yeah, what if she's like asking you questions like, what were you doing? Like, why didn't you cover up? You weren't thinking?
I was at war, honey.
Poor guy.
Speaking of murder, what's the worst place that you think you can get murdered?
The worst place I can get murdered.
Because I have mine, and it's only because of what you said last weekend. But I'll let you go first.
I mean, there's so many places.
No, just like nothing crazy, like in your normal life, like
Okay, just in my normal circumstances.
yeah,
Worst place to get
in your
murdered.
normal life, like you're leaving, you're going somewhere, you're
to get
whatever.
murdered.
You're in your own house. It could be any scenario you think of. What's the worst?
Okay, I got one. So it would probably be at a golf course, and I'll tell you the situation.
Love it. Stay to the theme.
Number one at Springfield, I hit a perfect 6-iron.
The
off
first
tee.
hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I hit a perfect second shot. I don't know what club it is, but I get it so close
Yeah.
to the pin. And then all of a sudden, I'm walking up to, and I got my putter in hand. This is going to be the best round of my life. And you know, there's like some bushes back there. Or
Yeah.
no, it's in the gully.
Yeah, the gully, yeah.
I don't know who. It would have to be somebody too. But if, like, let's just say if like the Somebody would have to murder me of significance in that situation. Or does it matter who murders me? Does it not matter?
That could factor into worst murder.
Okay, let's just say it's like just some guy that's behind the bushes and he's going to murder this dude that's about to
He
make
just
a birdie.
wanted to go murder someone on the first hole at Springfield Country
That's
Club.
going to make birdie on the first hole.
Woke up that morning, okay.
He let groups and groups go by, and it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and he's hot as shit.
Yeah.
And finally, some dude comes in.
Camouflage.
He hits one, boom, 4 feet from the hole, and that's a tough hole. Everybody knows everything about that hole. It's like the toughest hole in Delco, dude. And here I'm walking up with my putter in my hand, and I got my glove in my back pocket. I'm looking at everybody else dying as they walk up that desolate hill on the first hole.
I'm still chipping, the way.
Yeah, and somebody else is like...
I'm in your scenario right now.
Somebody else has got a downhill lie. No way is they going to hit anywhere close to the green. They just hit a fucking line into the hill in front of them.
Right.
Because they're in a valley. And then they chip up again. Now they're up with you. Now they chip up.
Yeah.
And I'm still watching. And I love it. I love every second. I'm smelling. I'm smelling the grass. I'm smelling the despair. And that's ooze. That's the scent is just, it's in my nose.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden.
Let's hear it. He grunts.
If just some, I don't know who it would be, but if they just shot me.
If they shot you right on the first green.
If they just stabbed me, maybe a stabbing.
Stabbing, yeah. Do you think the rest of us would still finish the round?
No. If you what? Is that a serious question?
Well, that's the thing, though. You'd be in a good spot, though, to not get murdered.
Yeah, but I'm not to make birdie on the first hole at Springfield.
I'm saying you're around 3 other guys that have clubs in their hands, so we could stop them, like whack, 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 like on the head. But it could be when we're off the green, so we could have saved your life had one of us hit onto the green and been there with you. But since we're all off the green, you're in the open and you get shanked right there on the green. So it's our fault we didn't get to the green.
Because you're not as good as me.
Right.
You're right. You weren't going to play. You were never going to play as good as me the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Because I was going to shoot at 70.
Because of the first hole?
Yeah, dude. I was going to.
Do you know how many times I've done that?
I was going to shoot a 70 that day, and then I got murdered. That's how devastating that murder story is for me.
There was 3 times I can count.
All right, fine. 85. I was going to shoot an 85 for that round.
There were 3 times I could count where I birdied the first hole.
Ooh, I've never done that.
But
I almost did it once.
But I bring it up because then the next hole, I'll shoot a bogey, and I'll be like, oh, okay, no problem.
That's fine, dude.
No problem. You birdied the first, baby. You're even so far.
Even through 2.
Through 2. And then here it comes.
I'm so stoked.
Hole 3.
Oh, you're getting nervous now?
Whip one into the woods. I immediately go, breakfast ball. Next one, it gets out there.
Wait, hold on for a second. Wait a second. Were there first 2 holes? There were no breakfast balls involved? There was no.
There was
they
legit.
Were legit. Okay.
Legit birdie.
I'll respect that.
Legit bogey. Get to the third
ball.
hole and
using that breakfast ball. Good plan. I like that plan of action.
And then I hit one. It gets not in the fairway, but it's in play.
Hardly.
And then I just really start messing it up from there.
You dinky. You hit the ground and it just goes. I shoot 17 feet in front of you.
I end up shooting an 8, but I but I'll tell everyone it's a 7 just to help my own confidence.
Because you've done that. And everybody's done that.
But anyway, then it gets to
so it's all good.
It gets to the end of the front 9, and I'm like, okay, well, that birdie didn't mean shit. It was cool in the moment, and then that was it.
Dude, okay,
that's what golf is you have that nice little
you need to
rush.
And that's what you need to hold on to.
It's probably the same thing as drugs, man. Golf is a drug, you know?
And it's the challenge of holding on to that rush through all 18 holes.
And I can't because my brain's like,
yeah. Oh my God, am I going to be in the tour this year?
Let me think about something I did last week that has nothing to do with golf right now.
I'm going to dink this one in the woods.
Oh, Jeff, drink your 6 Coors Light, buddy. That's helping your focus. That's helping your swing. Way to go, Jeff.
Oh, good thing I didn't eat before because I'm starving. I can't wait to eat that hot dog after 9 and then drink 4 more beers.
Yeah, next thing you know, we're shooting into the 100s.
Now my body's like a slug and like a sludge. Just a body of sludge.
A bag of sludge.
A bag of sludge.
But yeah, we got to get out and golf. This is a golf podcast. We need to go out, play, and report about our round. Talk about the course. start rating some courses.
You want me to do a little golf podcast for you? I wrote a little thing down for you. Do you see that?
Did you? You want which one do you want me to jump to? History of golf?
Yeah, dude. So check this out.
Okay.
I was bored one day. I think I was taking a shit. And,
go on.
So I was taking a shit. I was like, what kind of video can I watch that isn't so like just violent?
Right.
Not violent, but like just like talk violent talk.
A violent
just like aggressive
radio station.
Just videos that are not
videos, I mean.
Just like
sorry.
I'm on YouTube. I'm sorry. So I'm on YouTube.
TV.
No, just regular YouTube.
YouTube.com.
And so
regular YouTube.
Instead of watching like this horrible hate shit, it's not hate shit, but everybody's just hating on each other.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch some golf videos. I'm like, what kind of golf?
Yeah.
What kind of golf video? And he's
There's
like,
a lot on the tube.
Oh yeah. So I looked up history of golf. Do you know anything about the history of golf?
Not the complete history, if that's what you're asking.
Like, what's your extent of history? Like, how far back does it go?
Golf definitely goes back to like, I want to say like 1896.
St. Andrews.
Got it. Really? Okay.
Well, okay, no. So, no, it actually goes back to like fucking 1400s and like 1500s.
You don't say.
So, apparently it was like just like a regular casual game that the Scottish people would do, that they would just hit the ball with the stick and try to get into a hole, apparently, or something like that.
And you're saying it originated in Scotland?
Right. So then, and it would always get banned because they didn't want people to play golf or hit the ball with the stick in the holes.
Yeah.
They wanted you to practice archery because the British are coming. We need you to fucking shoot them with arrows as they come and rape and pillage our village.
Reminder, we are hundreds of years away from discovering any type of technology, so we have to go find rocks to kill these invaders from the south.
In what reference?
I'm pretending I'm from Scotland in the 1400s.
Yeah, but they got bows and arrows. They need to be doing that, not golf.
I understand. I'm implying that they had no other source of weapons but bows and arrows and rocks.
Swords. They might have some swords, bro. They were noble. They were noble people, I think.
I love Braveheart. That's for damn sure.
That's right. That was like the same time. Like a lot of the guys in Braveheart were fucking
on the PGA Tour.
No, there was no tour. There were no tour back in. There were no tour back in Braveheart. There was no tour back in Braveheart. But they were when they should be doing archery, they were playing golf, and so it got banned. We're like, no more of this shit.
Got it.
No more of this golf shit. We don't like it.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, look it up. And then
good quality video too.
And so
it's gotta be good quality.
Actually, it was pretty. It was. I appreciate
pretty bad.
It was like
there was the effort they put in.
Yes, because it looked like more of like an academic project.
Okay.
Like a student had to do a presentation on a presentation video on golf, the history of golf, and but there was pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. And so at that time, it would
I'll check that out.
Yeah, sometimes queens and kings would do it. Like they would just like play. But I think the original game was a 12. You played shit. It was like you play like 12 holes.
12 holes?
You played 12 holes twice. You would play 12 holes
24?
twice.
Okay.
You play the same 12 holes twice, but then it got to a point where they're like, why don't we make like 3 of these a little bit harder and a couple of these a little shorter for challenge purposes, and that made 18.
Really?
So then officially St. Andrews was the first place to have that set up.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was cool. And then like, but yeah, it was.
I'm glad you learned something there.
Yeah, I felt we had a project to do this week. You didn't come here with a project?
Oh, don't bring that on me.
Oh, dude,
I was. You know what? I was up to the current events.
You get an
buddy.
F for your history project.
I knew everything about Liv. Okay, I carried us during that Liv segment of this show.
I knew something about Liv.
You didn't know shit about Liv, but you did see a good YouTube video. I watched one on Rudy Giuliani the other day.
How was it?
Whoa.
Terrible?
Something just fell.
Whoa, bro. Was that like? You don't have ghosts here, do you? Have you ever experienced ghosts here?
Not yet.
Okay. So maybe that was just
Don't want to
me.
think about it though.
Maybe that was just, dude, yeah. We went to Eastern State Penitentiary.
Yeah.
And people feel things.
I went there.
I don't feel things.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
But do you think they actually feel things, or they're acting like they feel things?
No, because I feel like...
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are just like,
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I would only...
taking over my hair. Like, just like, no, you don't.
The thing is, because...
No, you don't. You don't feel anything.
They might. No, because honestly, no. Honestly, because you know why? Because Sean, I'm bringing him up again, he has the craziest stories about ghosts that... And, like, have we talked about this already?
I don't think so.
Dude, like, he's not the type of guy that would lie. Sean...
Okay.
He's not the type of guy that would lie.
And he's had some
And he's had some
encounters, I'll call them.
like, and he tells me things about, like, you know, seeing some really scary, sketchy shit.
Okay.
And, you know, all throughout his life. And then he meets Jen. And then, you know, it was, both were experiencing shit, but then Jen had this...
She brought the ghosts.
No, so the ghost confronted her as Jen was like...
Oh, really?
And Jen said she saw this thing in front of her as she was, like, sleeping on her back. And it was like this angry face. Like,
Stop it.
And it's like, and it was mad. It almost felt like it was mad at her. And this was the thing that was stalking Sean for so long. Like, oh, you're taking him away, kind of feeling like that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm mad at you for doing that. And he doesn't like anybody talking. He doesn't like any questions asked about it, really.
I shall not.
Well, I do all the time. And Jen's like, yo, chill. Because it's like, and he's seen like footprints in like the carpet, you know?
Oh, man.
Like actively going. Like
I'm not sleeping tonight.
So like, if he sees that shit, then yeah, I feel like people might feel something in an ancient prison.
I take it back. That sounded pretty legit right there.
It's scary, dude. And I'm just like you. I've never seen a thing that's like a ghost.
No.
I might have freaked myself out one time thinking, oh, was that a ghost? But there is no way that was a goddamn ghost.
Oh, man. You should, I think I even talked about it on this before, but you should see me some nights laying in bed. Like, my door is slightly cracked open, right? And, like...
Oh, this is... Yeah.
Carly, she's asleep. Like, she's out. Just me, I'm awake, can't sleep. But the crack in the door is the light from the hallway, right?
Just you want that.
Yeah, and you ever just lay in bed so long that you're thinking about every single possible thing you've ever...
I have had those nights.
Done?
For sure.
Ever? Like, ever.
Oh, do you know what that is?
What's that? Tell me about it.
So, apparently, when we sleep...
Right.
So when we sleep, when we're supposed to be sleeping, we're like sorting through our memories and the new information we have obtained.
Okay.
So when you're being restless at night and you start going through your day or like going through different scenarios,
yeah,
that's like your brain trying to be in that file sorting mode, but you're not sleeping to do it. So you're like actively filing those things, but it's inefficient because you're not sleeping. You know what I'm saying? But like that's what you're doing when you're doing that. You're trying to like sort through knowledge to be able to.
Yeah.
But if you're
it's like your brain retaining that information,
That's
like
why
storing it away.
Exactly. That's why it's important to sleep when you're studying, because you go through. But if you can't sleep and you find yourself going through shit like throughout your day,
yeah,
it's like your brain trying to retain the information through today, but.
What about people that like will take Adderall and like do like an all-nighter and like for studying?
I don't know.
Like, do you think when they take the test, they memorize everything so they're good to go with the test? But then after that, like...
It could be like a fugazi.
Because I'll tell you what, I don't remember shit from school. Like I think school helps.
Like if you took a test today, you wouldn't answer shit.
If it was like, yeah. I think I do fairly well, but...
Right.
No.
But if like you had to find
certain topics, certain tests you take, you don't remember shit. Like,
right.
I mean, math in particular. Like, who the hell?
Oh my god!
Who remembers how to do algebra?
I wish I knew how to do math so good,
so well.
You
should do English too.
I knew it was well as soon as I said it, and I was like, I'm just gonna hope that
I remember growing up too and like being like, why do we need English? And then like I would say like, yeah, you guys are coming over, right?
Dave, when you coming over to Jeff's? Jeff's what? Jeff's.
We're going sledding out back.
We're going to Cop Hill. Dude, where the fuck is Cop Hill?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, dude, it's nearby.
It's near St. Francis. Fuck them.
15-14, fuck them. 2004 and 7.
That's right, baby.
7-6.
Turkey Bowl champs. High five.
I think 07 was
both
8-0.
15-14, we were in 7th grade.
I was to 06.
Those numbers are still in my head. How about that? We'll never forget.
No, dude, everything.
That was like our Pearl Harbor. Like, we'll never forget
Pearl
it.
Harbor, a day that will live in infamy.
Yeah.
Did we have a streaker that day, too?
15,
was
14.
that the first streaker?
That was
the first streaker.
Was it the
Was
first?
there a streak? Yes.
Yeah. No one's going to know what we're talking about, by the way.
Oh, my God. Okay, so for context, should we go on context?
Will they care? All right, so
it's a funny-ass story, so why not?
Okay.
It's a good story.
I'm going to close my eyes while you tell it.
Well, you want me to tell it?
Oh, I have to tell it. Okay. So we would play the same grade school every year on Thanksgiving.
And it was a rival. It was a bitter rivalry.
Yes, it was.
Big time
And we
rivalry.
would never win.
We would never win.
We didn't win in like 12 years or something crazy.
We tried so hard and got so far.
But in the end, oh, dude, you got to do it with
me. It doesn't
me.
even matter. Sorry.
So long time
Oh, my God.
losing. And the one year we finally beat them. And it was the greatest day of my life, I think. It was like so many people there. There was mud. It was just a hell of an experience.
And I can't feel it that deep. So I'm not even a person that can feel it on that level. You probably felt that.
I didn't play.
Yes,
I didn't play.
You played plays. You dressed. You played plays.
Like, so did you dress?
I didn't dress.
It was grade school football.
I didn't dress.
It was grade school football. You dressed.
I was
they didn't
hurt.
Undress
I was hurt.
Oh, you were hurt. Okay. Well, that's why.
I broke my collarbone like 6 weeks before. It was
that's
4 to
right.
6 weeks.
That's right.
And it hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, I forgot.
And
I remember one time I
was in fucking 7th grade.
I remember one time I accidentally grabbed your collarbone when it was broken.
Oh shit!
Like I went like I went like that. Mm-hmm. Slapped your broken collarbone, and you were just like, in the worst pain ever. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Like I always was like curious before that moment. I was always curious, like, what would it be like to break your? That would hurt.
You thought of that before it happened?
I was like, this is like a weird bone to break. I would never want to break this.
And it happened.
And then boom, I think I broke this one. Yeah, this is the one right here. It's still fucking weird looking, but yeah. So I can't feel that win on that level that you have. But even being hurt and not even being able to play,
right,
still felt.
Yeah,
because I played in games.
It was a big game to win.
I played in games through that whole season that I knew that like I made a difference in certain plays. Like even if it wasn't that game.
Absolutely. We gotta cut all this out.
No, this is fine.
No one's gonna care about this.
This is huge. If you know how to chicken stick a cult, then
we're like those guys. News. We're those guys at Barnaby's that are still.
No, we're not.
Still living in their glory days.
No, we're not, dude.
Yeah, I'm about to go buy a pack of cigarettes and some Natty Light and really start getting into it.
Go to the woods.
Go to the woods, baby.
Yeah, let's go to the woods. And no, dude, but no, Holy Cross football was the shit. And no, fuck anybody who says that like, oh, this was epic for how old were we?
It was amazing.
12, 13, 14 years
Hell
old.
Yeah, man.
We were the shit.
Yeah, man. I was a guy.
And we're still the shit, all right, mother.
I was a fullback and you were a tight end.
Yeah, I had a couple touchdowns. I had a couple touchdowns.
We were in premier positions.
Yeah, dude, there were some of the best games ever. Anyway, so
we had some TDs,
and then you know what was
also
some
TDs between us.
Do you think that would top our rugby experience, or would
I don't know, man?
But would that even like?
It's I don't even know. Question.
But the question,
rugby happened so fast,
and I don't even know anything about high school football, about what you went through for that. So I don't even know if Holy Cross can compete.
Yeah, I mean that's in its own category for me.
Is it?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
That was fun. But still,
I can imagine.
I could group in Holy Cross and rugby like within that football category. Maybe they're a little bit behind football.
They were not as serious.
Maybe they're
as,
a little bit behind football with my memory bank up
they're
here.
They're certainly not as serious as high school football. Which, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was fun. It was fun playing football. But then I got to college and I thought, why don't I just drink all the time?
Dude, you know what we should have done? Freshmen of high school played golf on the freshman high school team of the high school golf team.
I mean, yeah, looking back.
And then, like, just playing the sophomore team and then playing the junior team, varsity team. And then we're now we're the captains of the O'Hara golf team, and we're whooping ass.
Yeah, and we hazed the freshmen, too.
We hazed freshmen. We got serious.
Hang them by their underpants in a locker.
We have hardcore golf culture here at COHS. So be ready if you're going to be a recruit, because we're seniors now, and you're freshmen. But then we go on to, like, dude, you know where I would love to go play college golf? Pick your spot. Where would you want to go play college golf? Because I got mine, and you'll never guess it.
Warm.
You'll never guess it in a million years. And you know what? I'll give you a hint. It's where DJ went to college.
I don't know where he went to college.
Yeah, dude. And I do, and I would totally go there.
All right, well, I'll name mine first.
What is it?
I don't know. I'd want to go to, like, a fun school at the same time.
Like, I wonder how fun Oklahoma
I go to, like,
State is.
Arizona State.
Arizona State. That's definitely a fun school.
Yeah.
They're definitely up on their funness.
And that's where that stadium course is.
What about Florida?
Florida? Yeah. I mean, I'd go to somewhere in Florida. Florida's crazy.
Georgia. Where'd you go to Georgia?
Place to live.
Did you go to Georgia?
No. I'd rather go to Alabama.
Oh.
That'd be fun.
All right, I'll tell you where I'll go. Coastal Carolina.
Wow. Okay.
And you know why? Because I like their colors.
And it's on the beach.
It's on the beach. And one of my brother's friends knows somebody that was on the golf team at Coastal Carolina.
There you go.
And he was a senior
You know how much
when
closer you are to me
Dustin
now?
Johnson was a freshman.
Wow.
He was a senior when he was a freshman.
You're basically friends with Dustin Johnson.
Yes. Third removed. Maybe fourth.
So,
but then the Saudis, though, so I don't even know at this point.
So you can get some money from him then, it sounds like.
No.
It sounds like he's got it now.
No, even my guy doesn't get money from him.
Hey, so I got a story.
Yes, I need a story.
Because we need to change tops. Like our shirts. Change tops.
You think so?
Change topics.
Topics.
What'd you think I said?
Your shirt.
I didn't say that.
Like we have to change shirts?
I didn't say that.
Well, it's recorded.
I was in Chicago for work.
It was recorded, so we'll find out.
I went to Chicago last week for some
How was that?
Work event. It was great. I was by myself.
What kind of work event?
It is a conference. It's an oncology conference.
Oncology. Wow, you're going to cancer conventions in Chicago.
Yes.
For business purposes?
Yeah, because the people we sell to are within marketing. So they go to those conferences too, and we go and find them, essentially.
Sweet.
But anyway, when I was out there, I was actually Ubering from my hotel to...
What hotel did you stay at?
It was like a Hyatt.
A Hyatt?
Yeah.
Dude, if you let me know ahead of time, I know a couple people in Chicago that I can hook you up with a hotel.
Okay.
Potentially.
What the hotel look like? You keep getting closer and closer to me.
It was
our mics are about to cross swords.
Weston Ave.
Our mics are about to cross swords.
I should not be plugging my clients in this podcast. So
it's all right. I kind of talked over it.
We're just going to stop.
So I'm in the Uber, right?
The Uber going to the conference on oncology.
This guy's driving like a straight asshole.
You always get those. I get them too. It's the worst.
So first off, I get in, says hello. I say hello back. Then like he proceeds to keep talking and whatever.
Oh, jeez.
I guess that's fine at the end of the day. But then maybe after a while, just stop.
You know what you need? I'm just going to...
Because he's asking me questions. And you know he's also asking me, which this is what started to annoy me, was when... he was like, when are you staying till? And I was like, Sunday. And I wasn't. I was staying till Saturday. I lied for some reason. Sometimes it feels good to lie to a stranger.
I'm going to start doing that.
Tell a lie sometimes.
Just a slight little lie.
Get it off your
Doesn't
chest.
It doesn't even matter.
No one that matters to you. Give a lie to like some stranger, like an Uber driver.
Yeah.
Tell him you're from Alaska. Tell him you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm from North Dakota.
Tell him you're from Argentina. I don't care. But
yeah, there's this town right outside the Badlands in North Dakota where there was an Indian burial ground. Anyway.
You're saying that to your Uber driver?
Yeah.
But so I told him that I said Sunday, and then he goes, "Do you want to ride back to the airport?" And I don't like when Uber drivers plug themselves like that. It's like, buddy, it's a game of chance. If you have to be near me at that time when I got to get somewhere, you better be in the area, okay?
In that case, you're following me.
And guess what? It's a big-ass city, by the way.
Yeah.
It's an enormous city.
So if I match with you, I'm going to be a little suspicious.
That and, like, just go drive down the block and pick someone else up.
Yeah, go get somebody else. If you're really trying to drive me, dude, there's somebody else there that's going to need your services.
But that wasn't even the worst part. So he does that, and we're driving, and he's driving like a maniac, like in and out of traffic.
They're psychos.
Yeah, he's nuts. And there's cars beeping at him, all this stuff. I'm on the phone the whole time with Carly, and we finally get close to the destination, and we get stuck in like a little bit of traffic. Like right near like
now
where
it
I'm
happens.
supposed to be. So then he starts pulling out, right? Like going around because there's a truck. He's found an open lane.
And you're like
he's merging.
Are you getting whiplash from him merging lanes?
Not yet. So he's merging, and this other car is flying up and like halts on the brakes. And he's just like there, and then he just like gets his way and gets out there, then like whips it like 10 feet later. We're there at my destination, and I'm getting out. I'm like, Jesus. And I'm getting out, and he goes, "Excuse me, can you give me 5 stars?"
What'd you say?
I didn't. I was shocked. I looked at him, and I was like, and I just closed the door. I didn't say anything.
No English language?
No. I was just like that. I think I like made like a face at him, like a little Smurf face at him. And
that is, guys, you guys have some balls to do that.
Who?
You.
What did I do?
You gotta have some balls to say.
What did you want me to do? Yes, sir. I just got out of the car.
No, I know. I know because it's good because it doesn't matter what you say.
The guy shouldn't turn around and ask me to give him 5 stars. I make that decision on my own.
Right.
So I was weirded out by it. That's all it was.
Right. And if you ask for... Okay, fine. So if you ask for it, you're getting, like, no review. How about that?
Yeah.
You're just another motherfucking ride.
And I did that, too. I didn't give any...
No review. You don't get...
No feedback.
You don't get a 1 star.
That's even worse.
Let alone a 5 star.
Yep.
No 3 star. No 2 star.
You get nothing and you'll like it.
You're just another motherfucking ride. And you could have got a 5 star if you didn't said shit.
You could have had this ass.
Maybe I would have called your ass if you didn't say nothing. And give me your card and shit. Got your weird ass area code on that first 3 digits. I don't know I don't know that area code. Don't you hate that? When you get like a 5...
I was just going to let you keep going.
When you get like a 537 area code, like who the hell is this?
Oh, I thought you... Dude, I always ask you questions, and you never ask them back.
What, who do you... Where's the worst place you want to get murdered at? I asked you before you asked me.
But the worst place would be the shower. Because you were bringing up last week how you can't get in the shower.
Okay, so you want a literal sense.
Of
just lightning storms.
Yeah, I'll make up a hypothetical after this. You're afraid of lightning storms. So I was thinking about the other night, and then I thought even deeper into it, how there's been several times when I'm home alone and where my shower is, it's next to the bedroom. Shocker for those at home, revealing news. And when I take a shower, sometimes
luxury these days.
Sometimes when I take a shower and I know I'm home alone and it's night,
no way,
it's dark out, or it's even just during the day, and I know the front door is open. I'm sometimes
lock.
I'll sometimes be in that shower and I'll be like, man, I hope I don't get murdered right now.
Yeah, because he could be.
But not only that, because you're in the most vulnerable state you could ever be in.
Oh, so vulnerable.
You're just butt naked,
washing off the scum from the
you're wet,
day.
you're soapy. So,
and you're trying to get pure.
And by the way, there's a giant curtain blocking your view.
You don't see a goddamn thing.
So it'd be one of those things too, where it's like if you're washing your hair in that moment and you can't see, he can come right in and just go straight through the curtain. I have a knife in my head in this situation.
Yeah, it's
but not only that,
the sound of you stabbing rib cages.
Even if you saw him coming, you could not that type.
Okay,
he's entering the bathroom.
He's entering the bathroom.
Next time, when you see him entering the bathroom,
okay,
we'll cut that other part out.
No, keep that in there.
Okay. Even if you see him coming, entering the bathroom.
Enter the bathroom.
And like, say you even did get the curtain open. At this point, you're standing. There's soap everywhere. But even if you tried to throw a punch, you would slip and then like end up like tearing your groin anyway.
Oh, you're done.
And then at this point, you're on your back in a bathtub, in a tub, like in a thing that's like, to get yourself out, you got to pull up on it.
Do you know what would be a great defense?
Worst place to get murdered all time.
That is a very... What about taking a shit?
That's not as bad because you have a little bit of leverage. Low man wins in that situation.
Oh, so you can spring off from your like
if
low
he's up
leg
here
advantage.
and you're squatting,
you
can get some
explode.
force behind like a good headbutt or like a good punch to the chin.
Yes, I agree.
You know, low man wins.
Low man wins. What if you were like okay, for all you younger viewers out there, what if you were masturbating and you were like inches?
We got to cut this.
No, we're going to get this in there.
We're not after dark right now, okay? It's not after hours.
It's after hours.
9:40.
It's after hours. No, but you're masturbating, right? And you go in town. Don't matter what you are, no matter what gender you are, nothing. Everybody gets there.
Just get on with it.
And you're ready to get there, and you're like, okay, this is the beat that I want to go to. And you're, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And all of a sudden, some dude busts in the door. Boom! And then he pulls out like a fucking chainsaw.
Yeah.
And then tries to cut your head off with the chainsaw. And if anybody here knows a chainsaw, nothing gets cut cleanly off when you're using a chainsaw. It's a slow process of spraying things in a certain direction.
All you got to do if that
happens.
All you got to do if that happens. You know what you got to do?
What?
You got to shoot him in the face. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Thanks for listening.
Hey.
It's been real. It's been fun.
Go play golf.
Go play golf.
And go F off for all you kids out there. 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 There.